As a human being, emotions play a huge role in our daily lives. They shape our experiences and influence the way we perceive the world around us. However, what many of us don't realize is that emotions are not something that just happen to us. They are created within us. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Infinite Manifestations. In this video, I would like to share with you my own journey to emotional stability and the insights I have gained along the way. Imagine a world where we have complete control over our emotions, where anger, resentment, and other negative emotions are simply a choice. It may seem impossible, but the truth is, we have the power to choose how we react and feel in any given situation. By living mindfully and with purpose, we can shift negative emotions and cultivate a more peaceful, fulfilling life. Why is it that negative thoughts and emotions aren't considered an ailment, just like a jumping hand or an irregular beating heart would be considered an ailment? Just as we take responsibility for our physical health, we must also take responsibility for our emotional well-being. Life is not fair to anyone, and those who claim otherwise are not taking responsibility for their own emotions and experiences. It is up to each individual to learn to handle whatever situation they are in, and to do so in a way that brings them peace and contentment. When we are controlled by external stimuli, we limit our own lives and create suffering for ourselves. It's easy to become overwhelmed by external events, but by becoming more aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can learn to control them. A sharp intellect is important for survival, but relying solely on one's intellect can lead to blunders. Emotional intelligence is just as important, if not more so, and it is something that can be developed over time. I have come to understand that no one can make me angry or unhappy. I'm not giving the privilege to anybody. I have learned to control my own emotions and to respond to life's challenges in a calm, centered way. By taking responsibility for my own emotions and experiences, I have gained a sense of inner peace and a greater sense of control over my life. The road to success is rarely straightforward, and oftentimes we find ourselves veering off course. But when this happens, what we don't need is more speed on our wrong path. Rather, we need to be redirected, to have our course corrected through education. Education has the power to transform us, to reshape our perspectives and challenge our assumptions. It can be the key to unlocking a better future and reaching our full potential. But education is not just about acquiring information. It's about gaining knowledge and the skills needed to apply that knowledge in practical and meaningful ways. So, if someone is headed down the wrong road, they don't need motivation to keep them moving forward. They need to be redirected through education. Motivation is important, but it can only take us so far. At some point, we all need to take a step back and assess whether we're on the right path, and if not, what changes need to be made. For those who have strayed from their goals, education can be a powerful tool for redirecting their focus and realigning their priorities. By learning new skills and gaining a fresh perspective, they can find the clarity and direction they need to get back on track. It can help them break free from limiting beliefs and negative patterns of behavior, empowering them to make the changes necessary to achieve their goals. The power of education cannot be overstated. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures, and it is essential for personal growth and self-discovery. So, if you find yourself headed down the wrong road, don't give up. Seek out education, seek out knowledge and skills that will help you turn things around and find the path to success. The human brain operates in two modes, the default mode and the direct mode. According to Dan Gilbert of Harvard, the default mode is when thoughts drift and one goes through the day without much conscious effort, while the direct mode is when one is present and in control of their thoughts. The default mode is where negative and limiting beliefs are encoded, which can hold individuals back from reaching their full potential. However, these beliefs can be changed through a mindset reset, which is a process of changing the way one thinks and moves from autopilot to a direct way of thinking. Changing limiting beliefs is not an easy task, as they are deeply ingrained in the brain. It requires effort, discipline, and a commitment to moving from automatic patterns of thinking to deliberate thoughts. The process of changing limiting beliefs starts with identifying them, which can be done through introspection and self-reflection. Once identified, the beliefs can be challenged and replaced with new, more positive and empowering beliefs. This process can be aided by therapy, personal development books, workshops, or by subscribing to this channel, but ultimately, the choice to change rests with the individual. The benefits of changing limiting beliefs are significant and can dramatically improve one's life. It can increase self-confidence, boost self-esteem, and help individuals achieve their goals and aspirations. A positive mindset can also improve relationships, lead to better decision-making, and reduce stress and anxiety. The process of changing limiting beliefs may be challenging, but the results are well worth the effort. Emotional stability has a profound spiritual significance because it allows an individual to cultivate inner peace and live a harmonious life. It helps individuals to let go of negative emotions such as anger, fear, and frustration, and instead focus on positive emotions such as love, compassion, and gratitude, which are the fundamentals in manifesting and creating the life you desire. When individuals are emotionally stable, they are able to maintain their composure in challenging situations and respond with equanimity and wisdom rather than react impulsively or aggressively. Emotional stability also provides a foundation for spiritual growth and self-discovery. It enables individuals to quiet their minds and focus on the present moment, which can lead to a deeper connection with their inner selves and a higher power. This can result in greater self-awareness, a stronger sense of purpose, and a clearer understanding of one's place in the world. In many spiritual traditions, emotional stability is viewed as a key component of personal growth and fulfillment. By becoming emotionally stable, individuals can align themselves with a higher power, find inner peace, and live a more fulfilling life. In this way, emotional stability has a powerful spiritual significance and can be a transformative experience for those who seek it. The journey towards emotional stability can be seen as a spiritual one, as it involves a deep understanding of oneself and the ability to control one's thoughts and emotions. Emotional stability is a key aspect of well-being and happiness, and it is often viewed as the cornerstone of spiritual growth. One of the primary spiritual benefits of emotional stability is the ability to live in the present moment. When one is emotionally stable, they are able to quiet their mind and be present in each moment, free from the distractions of negative thoughts and emotions. This state of being, known as mindfulness, is a key aspect of many spiritual practices and is believed to bring individuals closer to a sense of peace and enlightenment. Emotional stability allows individuals to fully experience the joys and challenges of life and to find meaning and purpose in each moment. In addition to helping individuals live in the present moment, emotional stability also allows individuals to more effectively manage their thoughts and emotions. When one is emotionally unstable, they are more likely to be controlled by their thoughts and emotions, leading to feelings of anxiety, depression, and anger. By becoming emotionally stable, you can learn to regulate your thoughts and emotions and respond in a more positive and productive way to challenging situations. This level of emotional control can help individuals cultivate inner peace and find a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in life. Furthermore, emotional stability is also seen as a key aspect of spiritual growth because it allows you to understand and transform your limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are the unconscious thoughts and patterns of behavior that hold individuals back from reaching their full potential. When individuals become emotionally stable, they are better able to identify these limiting beliefs and to work towards transforming them into more positive and empowering ones. This process of self-discovery and growth can be incredibly rewarding and transformative, leading individuals towards a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the world. Emotional stability is a journey that we all undertake at some point in our lives. It can be a difficult and challenging road, but the rewards of reaching a place of peace and balance are immeasurable. When we are able to control our emotions, we are better equipped to handle life's challenges, to form deeper and more meaningful relationships, and to find meaning and purpose in our lives. It can be difficult to find the motivation to work towards emotional stability when we are in the midst of a difficult period in our lives. It can feel like the storm will never end, and that it's impossible to find peace and happiness. But the truth is that emotional stability is possible for all of us, no matter what challenges we may be facing. All it takes is a little bit of effort, a lot of patience, and a deep commitment to the journey. The first step to becoming emotionally stable is to acknowledge that you need help. This can be a difficult step, as it requires admitting that we are vulnerable and that we need support. But it is an essential step, as it opens the door to the next steps on the journey. When we acknowledge our need for help, we create the space for change to occur. The next step is to seek out the right resources. This might mean reaching out to a therapist, a spiritual teacher, a support group, or something like this channel. It could also mean reading books on emotional intelligence or self-help. Whatever resources you choose, make sure that they align with your values and beliefs and that they offer practical guidance and support. As you begin to work on your emotional stability, it's important to remember that change is a process, not an event. It takes time to change the patterns of thought and behavior that have been with us for so long. It's essential to be kind and patient with yourself, to celebrate your progress, and to acknowledge your setbacks as opportunities for growth. One of the most powerful tools for achieving emotional stability is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and of observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. When we are able to observe our emotions objectively, we gain greater control over them and are better able to regulate our reactions. Mindfulness can be practiced through meditation, yoga, or simply by taking a few deep breaths and focusing on the present moment. Finally, it's important to surround yourself with supportive people who uplift you and encourage you to grow. Seek out friends and family who are positive and supportive, or become a member of this community and who will help you stay focused on your goals. Surrounding yourself with positive energy will help you stay motivated and will give you the strength to continue on the journey to emotional stability. Emotional stability is a journey that requires patience, effort, and a deep commitment to growth. But the rewards of reaching a place of peace and balance are immeasurable and are well worth the journey. So take the first step today and begin your journey to a life filled with joy, peace, and purpose. Remember, the power to choose how you react and feel lies within you, and the choice is yours to make. Be open to receive, and I hope to see you in my future.